Let's make banana bread. I've got my handy dandy cookbook here. To start with, I've already got my half a cup butter softened. We're going to do 1 1/4 cup of sugar. I'm going to let that mix. We are well blended with our butter and sugar. Now it's time for eggs. I've got 2 beautiful farm fresh dark eggs from my Mystic Morans. We're just gonna throw the shells in a bin to give to the chickens later. Rinse our hands real quick. Spilled milk everywhere, but whatever. Get that mixing. Once the eggs mixed in, we're going to stir in the bananas, milk, and vanilla. It says buttermilk, but I never have buttermilk, so we're just using what we got. It always turns out. I don't know about anybody else, but I love this spatula. I'll share it with y'all. I have 3 overripe bananas. Usually what I use is way more ripe than this, but this is what I have, and these really sounded good, so I'm going to make them. I don't bother putting them in a bowl to mash them anymore, because nobody got time for that. So I just throw them in little chunks, and they mix up. Of course, it's easier when they're more ripe, because they're softer. If there's any huge chunks, I'll just hit them really fast with a fork, but usually by the time I'm done mixing everything, it works out just fine. So I'm going to keep doing this. Alright, that's pretty well mixed. We're going to go ahead with our teaspoon of vanilla. It's the fake stuff. I know, it's terrible. I do have some homemade brewing. It'll be ready in a few months, maybe Christmas, sometime this fall. A half cup of milk got it overfilled, and I'm spilling everywhere, but whatever. It's that kind of day. I have Cheerios all over my floor, and I haven't gotten a shower, so whatever. Now we're going to mix in our teaspoon of salt. I use sea salt, and teaspoon of baking soda. And our 2 1/2 cups of flour, which I just leveled off and poured in a bowl. It's not sifted, because who's got time for that? We're going to mix it up. This is where we are. Take this off. Alright, we have a pretty good batter. Scrape the sides a little bit. Always check the bottom. Make sure there isn't chunks of flour down there. And I don't do nuts, but I do chocolate. Measure with your heart. Mix them in. I see some good chunks of banana, but nothing that I'm gonna mix up, because it just looks amazing. Now, banana bread and loaf is all well and good, but I like doing bars. Cake pan. Only grease the bottom. See if I can do this left-handed for y'all. Got my bowl thoroughly scraped. Drives me nuts watching videos people make cakes and stuff. They don't scrape the bowl. It's like you left half your batter in there. All right. I'm going to level this out. A lot of people just bang it on the counter, but I really don't want to listen to that right now. A little more chocolate than I normally do, but it'll be all right. Do it this way because I don't want batter to burn on the side, top edge of my pan. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bake this. A loaf bakes for, let's see, an hour. This is going to bake for an hour and 15 minutes, but I'm gonna check it at an hour just to make sure because I don't want to burn the bottom again. They are looking pretty done. I put it in for an hour. I'm taking it out with about 12 minutes to spare. So I'd say 45 minutes is a good, safe time. My knife comes out clean. So they are good and finished. The sides don't look too done. I can't wait to cut into it. I'll let it cool, and then I will probably use my plastic spatula to cut it up and eat some. If you make the recipe and you love it, let me know. Don't mind my dirty egg pan. I just made breakfast. It'll be okay. Just move along.